Buckle up, folks, because we're diving headfirst into a Champions League showdown that's got all the makings of a classic.
Borussia Dortmund locking horns with Barcelona at the legendary Signal Iduna Park. It doesn't get much bigger than this.
Oh, I don't know about that. Did someone say rematch of the century?
All right, settle down. Our listeners know we're here to break down this clash of titans and give them those juicy insights, those expert predictions that only we at Moto can provide.
And trust me, you don't want to miss this one. Both teams are desperate for that direct qualification spot from the group stages.
Imagine the tension, the drama, the memes if things go south.
Speaking of drama, Dortmund's journey in this year's Champions League has been nothing short of remarkable.
They were in the final just last season, and they've carried that fighting spirit right into this year's campaign.
They've got that young star, Jamie Bino-Gittens, leading the attack. He's been absolutely electric.
But the kid's got ice in his veins, scores goals for fun, and doesn't flinch under pressure.
True. But Dortmund's defense is a bit shaky at the moment, especially with Niklas Süle sidelined. It's something we factored into our predictions, of course.
But what about that famous yellow wall? Can't underestimate the impact of that passionate Dortmund crowd.
It's like a 12th man on the pitch, roaring their team forward.
It's an experience, that's for sure. Like being in a rock concert, but with more tackles and yellow cards.
So will home advantage be enough to counter Barcelona's star-studded attack? I mean, they've got Lewandowski up front. The man's a goal-scoring machine. And you know what? He's got a history with Dortmund.
Oh, yeah, like a long history. He used to wear those black and yellow stripes with pride.
Exactly. But this time he'll be lining up against them. And you can bet he's eager to prove a point.
But there's a twist in the tale, right? Barcelona hasn't been quite as invincible domestically as they have been in the Champions League.
A slight dip in form recently, which means Dortmund might just have a sniff of an opportunity here.
Is this where Dortmund's high-pressing, all-out attack style comes into play? Could that be their secret weapon?
Absolutely. If they can disrupt Barcelona's rhythm, force them into mistakes, well, then it could be a very good night for the home side.
It's a battle of philosophies. Tiki-taka versus heavy metal football.
So we're anticipating a high-octane encounter. End-to-end stuff. Dortmund with that relentless energy, Barcelona with their individual brilliance.
But keep an eye on that midfield battle. Whoever dominates that area will likely control the tempo of the game.
This is what makes the Champions League so captivating. It's a tactical chess match, a showcase of pure skill and determination.
And don't forget the narratives, the storylines. Lewandowski facing his old club, the battle of the masterminds on the touchlines. It's box office stuff.
To stay ahead of the curve, to get those all-important betting tips and insights, make sure you're following us, Moto, on all our social media platforms.
We're talking Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, the works. We'll be serving up hot-off-the-press analysis before, during, and after the match.
Our team will be burning the midnight oil, crunching those numbers with our supercomputer to make sure you've got the best possible chance of winning your bets.
We leave no stone unturned.
So, as you gear up for this epic encounter, here's a thought. Could Dortmund, with their home advantage and that fearless style of play, pull off a shock result against a Barcelona side that's not quite firing on all cylinders domestically?
Don't just sit there pondering. Jump onto our socials, join the debate, share your predictions.
Let's get those conversations flowing.
We'll see you there.